Assalamu alaikum everyone. So today I'm going to be making gloves. You can see over here, that's why we have two similar patches, and we are making vertical lace design. For the vertical lace design I have casted on 32 stitches and plus 1, like it's 8 stitch plus 1, so the design is on 8 plus 1 stitch. So I have casted on 33 because that is why my requirement. To knit 5. So what you have to do for this pattern, you will purl 1 and then you are going to knit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then you are going to knit 2 together. I have shown you in my separate videos how to knit 2 together. Now you have to yarn over. You see, I just wrap the yarn around over the end. We have purl 1, which means that we are starting this pattern again. After purl 1 we are going to knit 5, and 5. After purling 5, what we have to do, we have to knit 2 together like so, yarn over and start this pattern again by purling 1, knit 5, and here next we knit 2 together, then yarn over and then purl the last stitch. So this is the first row, and you can see it's quite simple. Now on this side of our knitting we are going to knit the first one, second row, knit the first one, then purl 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then knit this row again, purl 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and purl the next one, knit the next one, then again purl 7, 1, 2, 3, 7, yes, knitted, and then we're going to do. So for row 3 what we are going to do is we are going to repeat almost the same pattern. The first one we are going to purl like so, and next what we'll do is we are going to knit 4 instead of knitting 5 as we have done in the previous row. 2, 3 and 4. After doing the fourth one we'll knit 2 together and then we'll knit this stitch. Then we're going to yarn over and start the next one by purling, and let's repeat 1, 2, 3, 4. After the fourth one purl 2, knit 2 together, knit 1, yarn over, and here we go, we'll start again. So that row is finished, and now we are again on the wrong side of the work, and you know the wrong side is the same. If you remember, first one was knit and then purl 7, and 7, then knit 1, purl 7. So this is how you are going to make all the back side of your work. So now we are on the 5th row, and what we'll do is we're going to purl 1. If you remember, on the 3rd row we purled 1 and then we knit 4. So on this row we are going to knit 3 instead of knitting 4 and 3. Then after the 3rd one we are going to knit 2 together, then knit 2 which are on this side, or you can say remaining on this side. Then we are going to yarn over and purl the next one. So again, how many were we doing? 1, 2 and 3. After the 3rd one we are going to knit 2 together and then knit the remaining stitches which are on the other side, that is 2, and then yarn over, and then so this is how we are going to make this row. So what I have done is I have made the wrong side again because it is the same and I don't want to elongate the video. Now we are on row number 9. So what we are supposed to do is we are on row number 7. We are going to purl 1 and then knit 2. As you know, we have done knit 3 in the previous one, so now we are doing knit 2, like knit 2 and after that knit 1, knit 2 together, and then knit the remaining 3 stitches on which are on this side, and before this purled stitch we are going to yarn over and then in the purl again knit 2, 1 and 2, then we are going to knit 2 together, then we'll knit the remaining 1, 2 and 3, then yarn over and start again. Alright, so you must have guessed I have made this row offline, and now I'm going to make row number 9. And for this row, you know what we have to do. We are decreasing, so we will purl 1, then we are going to knit 1 and knit 2 together, and then we are going to knit the remaining stitches until we reach the purl stitch, like we have knitted 4, right? And now we have reached the purl stitch, so before that we are going to yarn over and purl. So what we have done, knit 1, knit 2 together, and then knit 4, then yarn over and start again. Okay, so now we are on the second last row of our work, and what we will be doing is we will knit purl 1 and then we are going to knit 2 together. But before doing that, what I am going to do is I am going to increase 3 stitches. This is how you do it. You just wrap, I hope you can see, I'll tell again. Wrap this around the needle, 1, 2 and 3 times. What we have done is we have increased 3 stitches here. These stitches are increased so that we can start making room for the thumb. Alright, so now we are going to just knit them. So because we are making a design pattern, so you must keep this in mind that the 3 stitches on this side, they are meant for the design. So don't they are meant for the thumb. So don't start your design on them. Leave those 3 stitches aside. Just simply knit them from knit side and purl them from purl side. So now they are knitted, and these are for the thumb. Now we'll move on to our pattern. Our pattern said purl 1 and then knit 2 together. As I told you, this is our second last row, and then we are going to knit all the stitches until we reach the purl stitch again. So here is our purl stitch, this one. So we're going to yarn over and purl it again. Just after purling, we are going to knit 2 together and then knit the remaining stitches until we reach the next purl. And when you reach it, we're going to yarn over and purl. Okay, so we are on the last row, and if you see, I increase the stitches here. We also have to increase the stitches on the other side. So this is how I have done it. I just wrapped it around my finger and inserted on the needle 1, 2 and 3. So because we are on the wrong side, so I'm going to knit these stitches. Insert my needle and knit them, purl them. So these are the stitches for the thumb, and now we are on the original work, and I'll bring this thread at the back because this was knit. If you remember, it was knit 1 and purl 7 because we are on the wrong side of our work. So here you can see I have completed this last row, which was row number 12, and how pretty this design is looking. Also check this out. You can see, like, they look like ears, but actually, you know, they are for the thumb. When you reach this part, you have to increase the stitches for the thumb, right? So I have decided to stop this pattern here, and for the remaining part of the glove I'm just going to do garter stitch. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you have loved this pattern, and I will give this instruction for this pattern in my description. Do watch it and try it out. Khuda Hafiz.